A good dinner of Shabbos. This week's Parshas, Parshas Seitzei. In Parshas Seitzei, we have the very important psukim. All psukim are important, of course, but the very important psukim that teach us about being honest and dealing honestly in business. Evan Shlema v'tzedek yiyalach, and that you have to have accurate weights. Everything has to be exact. And right after that, it says, Zachar Asher Salacha Amalek. Remember what Amalek did to you. On your way to Mitzrayim. So Rashi brings that the juxtaposition of the mitzvah to dealing honestly in business and having honest weights and measures, and the mitzvah to remember Amalek, teaches us that if Klal Yisrael are dishonest, if Klal Yisrael are not being honest with their weights, with their business, then they have to worry that Amalek will attack them. Klal Yisrael always has to deal honestly in business, and if they don't, they have to be worried that Amalek will attack them. However, in Sefer Shemais, we find a different Rashi that brings a different Medrash Tanchuma, that Amalek's attack on Bnei Yisrael resulted from a lack of emunah. That Klal Yisrael did not have the proper emunah, as it says, Hayesh Hashem b'kirbeinu em ayin. When Bnei Yisrael asked, is Hashem among us or not? That's showing a complete lack of emunah. So the question is that these two Rashis seem to contradict each other. Which one is it? Did Amalek attack us because we weren't dealing honestly, because we weren't honest in business? Or did Amalek attack us because we lacked emunah? Which one is it? So I saw Reb Schwab say a beautiful thing that rings very true. That the answer, it's not really a stira at all, actually. Amalek comes when there's a result, when there's a lack of emunah bitachon in the Rabbeinu Shalom, that Hashem is going to provide for us and to protect us. When we lack that emunah, then that's when Amalek comes to attack us. When Klal Yisrael questions, Hayesh Hashem b'kirbeinu emayin, is Hashem among us or not? They showed a lack of faith that Hashem would sustain them. They showed a lack of faith in the Rabbeinu Shalom, that they would not be sustained. Similarly, let's say if there's a businessman, if he trusts that Hashem will supply him with a suitable livelihood, and that he knows that it comes from the Rabbeinu Shalom, all the money that he has just comes from the Rabbeinu Shalom, so he's not going to attempt to be dishonest. He's not going to try to use sneaky tactics. He's not going to try to pilfer money. He's not going to try to steal. He's going to be honest. He's going to be an honest person. He's going to be honest in business. Why would he do anything else if he has complete emunah that everything comes from the Rabbeinu Shalom anyway? So both, when you deal dishonestly in business, when you're not honest, and when you question Hashem's protection, they both come from a total lack of emunah and bitachon. There is no emunah and there's no bitachon when you're not dealing honestly in business. And when this happens, then Amalek attacks. So this is a very important lesson, obviously, and we know that the Medrash tells us Gedola Parnasa Yaiser Min HaGeula, that Parnasa is even more than Geula. What does that mean? It means that when you're making a living, when a person goes out and he makes a living, he's having a direct relationship with the Rabbeinu Shalom. He's having a direct correspondence in that he's telling the Rabbeinu Shalom, I need you, I depend on you, and I have emunah and bitachon that you are going to be the one, you and you only are going to be the one that sustains me. And therefore, a person has no reason to ever deal dishonestly. So let's all try to keep this in mind in our daily lives, that we should all be Zaycha. Hashem should sustain all of us with what we need. And let's at least show the Rabbeinu Shalom that we have the correct emunah in the Rabbeinu Shalom, and we would never question Hayesh Hashem b'kirbeinu im ayin. Have a wonderful Shabbos.